We're filming a music video today. If you haven't seen it, then you could go check out episode 7. We're featuring Olympic coatings in it, and so we just need to make sure everything
we're on the mic.
Clean. Yeah, we're on the mic. Yep. Why are you yelling at the mic? Because we gotta yell about how awesome Olympic coatings is. So, you ready? You remember your lines, your lyrics? I got my lyrics ready, dude. I'm ready to go.
I can rap.
You can rap.
Freestyle. Make up my lines as I go.
Okay.
I'm not Eminem. I'm B&B.
So we're lifting her in, huh? Putting the engine in. Oh, sweetheart's going to check.
What's up, little babe? So, I mean, I guess not. And that means that we want to pick it.
Oh, yeah, stay there. Good, that side's blue. Totally, hit it. Coming up. There we go. Oh, I don't like it. Thinking like that. When you don't have a bench grinder, you have a Dylan grinder.
We have a Dylan wheel.
Dylan wheel. No wheel works better than Dylan wheel.
It's Dibbly Oat and Dote and Skidot and Waddy.
Yeah, the builder. Tiny bit back up.
That looks so good. It's our sweetheart, Jakey.
Clutch is in.
Finally.
Good morning. Yesterday the engine and the flywheel housing went in. Today we're doing the transmission. The clutch just went in, and this is exciting because this is the last time this stuff is going in. Oh, the wheels on the bobcat go round and round, round and round, round and round. Look at this transmission.
Transmission time, baby.
Got new boots. We sanded the whole bottom, putting some of this acid etch primer on in the spots where we couldn't get to. Taped it off, getting ready for raptor liner.
Love this stuff.
My bed is going to be here.
Oh yeah?
All of them can share the bed. And we're going to lose the ladder. Pick it up.
Second box from Corbeau came in. So these are 4-point harnesses.
What?
And lots of stickers like that. These little nifty things are going to allow our seats to move fore and aft. Look at this bed.
Look at butter on the like a dreamer.
Chassis Unlimited is coming on Friday to scan the truck, and we need it looking like a truck for them to scan so they know how to make us bumpers. I'm gonna finish up some seam sealer here, Brandon spraying. Then we're gonna lock this thing down. We have a run to make to Olympic, drop the camera, Olympic coatings later. Oh, and Aramis is coming over. So see you guys in the next video clip. So we're trying to work right now, but Aramis cruised over. What's up, my dude?
Hell yeah, what's up?
Huh?
My dear?
Dude. My dude.
My dear. Hi, dears.
We're helping him out with his roof rack. We're gonna go get it powder coated, black.
Yep.
See what's in here.
I was gonna do chrome, but then Brandon talked me out of it.
Chrome's out.
It's outdated, exactly.
Chrome's out, black's in.
I hope this is the same rack as we had before. It's kind of embarrassing why I even need to do this again. Did Brandon tell you why?
No. What happened?
Dude, I went into a parking garage.
With the tent on top?
Yeah.
On that big van?
Yeah.
No.
And I cleared the gate, so I thought I was fine. Like, I thought, like, that must be the minimum clearance in this garage. I was wrong.
Nice.
I was very wrong. I'm not even gonna go in garages anymore, to be honest.
Yeah.
Aramis Knight. Aramis Knight. Aramis Knight.
Of Corbeau, didn't you know? It's black and suede. Don't be afraid. Riding in the Deuce, with hair on your nuts. You're afraid to get in. Well, got no guts. And the Wrangler bots drive me nuts. Quite the poet today. Today's on a good one.
Aren't you gonna burn the chairs?
No? Oh, maybe. I don't know.
We're ready to test fit our first seat.
Oh!
I heard that.
How comfortable is it?
Very comfortable.
But I think a little.
It's January 28th. There's, I don't know, not very many days left. We're working on the seat brackets for the front.
Not very many days left. That sucks. But we're gonna get the front seats done and get this roll cage off of powder coat tomorrow.
Look at this. This thing is freaking cool. We're gonna load it up into the trailer now. Horn came in.
Feeling horny? Go to TuffStuff the horn. Oh, jeez. Ow! We got hot.
Chassis Unlimited is coming today.
Cody.
And they're going to be scanning the front and rear of the Deuce, but then they also asked if they could scan the Gladiator. So we're taking the bumpers off right now. Brandon's getting it all unbolted.
So good for Cody for coming down and scanning the bumpers, Chassis Unlimited, or scanning front and rear end for the Deuce. But then he springs a fast one on us yesterday morning at 7:30 and said, you know, we haven't scanned a Gladiator and we'd like to make bumpers to match. And why that's really badass, this is unbudgeted time. So we're out here at Dark 30 pulling bumpers this morning. Hours of thinking about how we were going to get bumpers on the front and rear of this truck, and Cody says Chassis Unlimited to the rescue. We didn't really know what that meant. Bring out a $100,000 plus machine and physically scan right into SolidWorks, computer right there, completely legit. So if Chassis Unlimited says we've got you covered, yep, they got you covered.
This is a story about one brand who came to the rescue on a very wet, rainy day. I don't want to stand in the rain. You don't have to. Well, who's gonna help me? I don't want to stand in the rain. Well, TuffStuff's got stuff.
That's awesome. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no
Cody.
problem. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Cody.
Yeah, for sure. Right on.
Chad's with us here Saturday morning.
Which one do you want to do first? You have to use what your fiance bought you for Christmas.
Good man.
Happy wife, happy life. I don't know if I can do one anymore. Oh yeah. Oh wait, let me get in there too. Hold on. Shit. You are much stronger than I am. I mean, like
Pinky.
oh yeah. How do you do that?
Okay, Red Dot hooked us up with a sweet rooftop, roof mount, air conditioning and heat pump. And they sent us this template to cut out the roof for the controls, vents, and the air intake. So we cut this out, and we're gonna love this when we're driving down the road at whatever temperature we want. Hopefully we can keep it looking this nice for at least 2 years.
Wow.
That's our splash of red in the dash. There's a matte red in the Gladiator, so we did them like a matte red on this dash.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Oh my god.
Oh, forgot how heavy this is. You got all the balance. Woo. All strapped down. Ready to get back to the shop and keep it moving. We just finished recording a music video for Olympic Coatings. Check it out. It's gonna be in episode 7. If you haven't seen episode 7 yet, check it out. It's pretty cool. What time is it?
Transfer case time.
It's transfer case time. How does it make you feel when we're hanging things? Parts and pieces of the drivetrain.
Hate it.
Look at these nasty old freaking bushings these were on. We can't put that on nasty old freaking bushings. So we got these rad energy suspension bushings. Yeah, baby. These are gonna work beautifully, just like on the bed. And the transmission, and the engine mounts. Energy suspension everywhere, duh. What are we doing? Well, we're putting the cab on. Up I go. I want to knock out the light.
You guys are chucking along? Yep. We're not going to hold you guys up. I mean, this thing will probably be done, ready to go in here Tuesday, you know.
And that's why we're using Oceanside Driveline. He's not gonna hold us up, and he's talking 2 days. And he came by to check things out to make sure it's perfect. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks, Paul.
Yeah, we'll get Jeff touch base with you probably by Monday at least.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
The axle's here. Wish I was more excited, but I'm in a bad mood right now. Brandon's a jerk. It took us like 4 hours to get this stupid windshield on. It's on now, after a lot of thought and fussing and more fussing and thought. Let's go get this stupid axle.
waiting for a semi to come by here to pick me up. Not an axe murderer. And these forks hurt a little bit. I wonder what people think. Oh, honey, I think those two young boys did too many drugs last night. One dude in a pair of coveralls filming another dude in a pair of coveralls sitting on bobcat forks on the side of the road.
As soon as Brandon gets to you and he knows he got you and like you say something mean back because now you're frustrated, he gets all blissful and happy. It's like, mission accomplished, everything's cool. I pissed you off, but I'm fine.
Actually, it's our axle. Like 3 months in the making. Very exciting. I could be sitting here a while waiting for a semi.
But I think I'm just a little overwhelmed. It looks like you're floating.
Does it?
Very much so.
The axle's in here, but this is rear steer. There's a whole bunch of stuff they were standing us. So this is all part of the rear steer. Which is gonna be sick.
It's got a lot of boxes in. Axle, parts, rear steer, rugged radios, all the radios. Oh, that's the Viair. That's the radios over there. They also sent us some swag.
And yet, we are not overwhelmed.
Every single box is a
Weeks worth of work.
yeah, of stuff to figure out.
And it looks like we have more than 6 boxes here. Chad, what are you doing?
These are for the rear part of the ladder frame.
So thank you, Western Canadian Rockwell. And look at their towers.
Beautiful.
WCR, Western Canadian Rockwell.
So we have these tacked up. They're gonna fit right about.
Oh my God.
Gonna be running there
look
to
at
there.
that bit. All right, so it's 46 inches from here to here, and Spence at Core 4x4 is sending the ladder bars, and hopefully he cut them right, which I'm sure he did. But see, if he didn't,
Well, we have a little bit of
the
wiggle
Johnny
room up
joints.
front there,
Yeah,
so
we
got
haven't
a little bit of playroom.
we haven't cut that hole
We
yet.
haven't made our hole for the eyelid, but we'll have here and here is already perfect. So
Look at how sexy. Now we are going down to Home Depot to pick up some more welding wire, 0.030. What is this that we're riding in?
Oh, 1971 C10 ultimate pickup truck, 2-wheel drive.
Some people down here in Southern California do 2-wheel drive, but that's because they don't know any better, right? You don't know any better.
I know a little bit better. This is a parts truck. This is a grocery go-getter, welder picker-upper. It's got an 8-foot bed. Whenever it has to be made.
Oh, that sounds like a country song.
It is a country song.
Yeah, well, they drove 4-wheel drives.
TBO is here to help out everyone.
Down on the right here. There's a 2-pound spool. 0.35, 0.30 MIG welding wire. Thank you.
And remember to always buy 2 when you think you need just 1.
Hello, so we are back. Now the axle is primed up and ready for paint. The lower bowl, that the fluid reservoir down here, we cut off, we plasma cut, and we have welded on this WCR plate to the bottom down here. So now what we're doing is we're just getting ready to reassemble everything, and we're gonna put some disc brakes on it and get this thing rolling.
There's our axle. It's not the first time I've done this. Yet again, I'm going for a ride on the forklift. Are you glad we got it to that point?
I'm glad we got it to that point. That thing's done, man. Ready to go drive to New York City.
Rock and roll. Now let's do that, actually. By the way, the footage that you guys see of Nico and I working on this axle might go by really quick, but it actually took forever.
With the welding and everything, we got 15 or 20 hours into it.
Oh yeah, easy. But we did it. We did it. I could jump off of this right now and this axle would just tip right off. I mean, it wouldn't tip off, it would try to tip off. Probably break the pallet.
If you didn't know, we have an online store.
And we sell a lot of the gear we use.
And merch too. Yeah, we'll get that order right out to you. But really, we're a small company.
We created the online store to help fuel our passion.
So head over to our website, trailbendersoverland.com.
That's almost halfway.
Yeah.
So. Just gonna hold it.
This is almost too. It's weird that there's no pin in the middle of it. We spent.
Hey Nico, that's how you put a U-joint in. How many hours did you guys work on that? Too bad he's not paying us. That'd have been good time spent. Oh, we could put this actually together, but for the fact that we only have...
I'm making more of these lower shock mounts. These go underneath the axle. Shocks come out front and rear.
I got the bolt.
Welcome to my new build. I built this truck by myself. I did.
So
totally
if this
remember, but...
axle then goes down to max extension, a shock that's mounted here, because it's also going to be going in, the spring's going to hit this.
Well, what I can do is go figure out the maximum droop, or whatever that angle is, mimic that angle and see if it hits the spring. So for the 14 and a half degrees is how much that's turned right now. So we can go out there and go 4.5 degrees and draw a line. And
where's the tower?
It's right here. These towers are pretty accurate because I just checked and they're right in line with that frame.
39 days left. We're back at the drawing board. Hi, camera. Worst case scenario, we just push this out.
If 3.5 doesn't work, then we shave this.
And then from there.
That's an option. Okay, so there's plenty of options.
Everything else the blender has told us is mixed up well.
Tail blender.
How do they do that? Oh, is it this way? No, I thought they did like.
At least your way better though.
All right, Sammy, this is our Viair air system. So I wanted a 5-gallon tank. The experts at Viair said, nah, you don't need a 5-gallon tank based on our usage. So we have air over hydraulic brakes, air split transmission, air system for just air tools, and air for my head. Black and red is the color combo here. Black and red is the color combo here. Oh, look at this. What the heck is this? Oh, that's tire inflator. Nice. I don't even know that I got that. So the Viair system comes with their dual pump system. We're having a hard time trying to find where to mount everything, but there's room in this compartment that I made for both pumps and the tank. It would be easier if we mounted them in the engine compartment, but there's like no good spot to mount. Do I want to talk about the stress and concerns for the episode? No. No, I don't want to talk about the stress and concerns for the episode, but I probably should. We have like 38 days left. 2 vendors have said that they're not going to be able to fulfill their commitment. Crap communication. And when somebody says they can pull something off and they can do it, I take them at their word. Why don't we live in a society where you can trust people for their word? And so the truck's gonna drive, it's gonna be ready to drive, and if it doesn't make it there, it's no fault of our own, although I take full responsibility because I guess I trusted the wrong people. So yeah, that freaking sucks. 95% of this truck is going along pretty well, but there are a couple of vendors that, I don't know what their excuses are, but one of them in particular, if he doesn't pull his act together, the truck just simply can't drive down the road. And that's frustrating. And today it kind of hit me. 15, 16, 17 hours on some days, 3 in the morning to 9 or 10 o'clock at night. By all accounts, you're gonna pull this off, but for a couple of people that we can't trust, to put it nicely. I have a lot of choice words I'd like to use, but yeah, that sucks. So today, I'm not in a good mood. And I guess we just gotta keep doing what we're doing. And cross our fingers that it all works out.
Well, I didn't know if you talked to somebody or something like.
I went down to Napa, I picked up a plug. I came back.
Yeah, I didn't know that's what you went there for. Napa gave you the wrong one. What did they give you?
Inch and quarter.
Or in?
Doesn't fit.
And what did you measure? Or did you? I assume you measured it.
I measured it. 3/4.
Well, 3/4. I thought you just said they gave. Then why'd you get an 1 1/4?
I don't know. They gave me the wrong one. I called them. They said, "Oh, sorry, we f***ed up. It's the wrong part."
And you didn't look at it and be like, "Oh, this is almost twice the size." I feel like
it's not quite inch and
I
quarter.
feel like you need a little snowball or something.
If you want to use that, it needs to be tested. We'll probably have a couple days. Otherwise, put diesel in a f***ing tank in a can.
Which will work, but I don't think I'll have that much of a hard time finding a plug.
But, oh, this is number 4 of 8. 4 hours in, 5 hours in. This is my least favorite thing on the truck. I don't like the design. I don't like how they look. I don't like making them. I don't like them. We're bolting these in because I know I'm gonna replace these down the road. But they'll work.
Nice, that looks good. Dang, you don't get scared?
What? You? What do you weigh, $110?
Well, that worked out real great.
Anytime you want to, go ahead and grab this. It's really not that hot at all. It's not gonna burn you. Promise. Maybe. I don't know what day it is. We're running out of time. So now it's time to burn the midnight smoke and light this. All right, I am not a welder by day or by night. Well, okay.
Well, by night.
By night, I'm a welder, but this is not my day job. Fingers crossed, you know, that we never break anything.
If these fail, it's okay. It's not that important, right? What are you welding right now?
We're welding the shock mounts. Fortunately, you can look at that cage. We'll give that a guarantee of we'll be fine, even if we roll over a couple hundred times. Right, Brandon?
What?
If we roll down that in the mountain, we're gonna be okay, right?
Yep.
And if it does fail, you'll just see it in an upcoming episode of TBO's Fix It or F It.
We feeling better today about our situation here? Nope. But I'm having more fun. A little more optimistic. So I say, I need to do a disc brake conversion. I do a little research and I find some 15-inch brakes and I find some 14-inch brakes and I find some 13-inch brakes and I went, you know, none of these I like. I want as big a caliper as I can get, which is this F700. There's one guy that I know of, BlackRock Fab, that does these conversions. Well, I ordered this 5 months ago and just now digging into it. There's so much fab work to do to get these things to work. These are the F550 calipers. They have to be drilled out. There's a bunch of machining work that has to be done. This all has to be welded in place. The Zert fittings need to be done. It'll look good when it's done, but there's like 40 hours worth of work for me. Keep heating up and I'm trying to figure out why I'm heating up. Well, I'm wearing shoes.
Unusual.
That's why I'm heating up, Dylan.
You know what I think might help? Put on some boots with wool socks. That's how you cool down, right there.
wool socks. He wears wool socks in the summer with pants and a long sleeve shirt. I think he's inbred a little bit. Who wears wool socks and pants in the summertime?
Quite a debacle here.
I'm just gonna have to drill the drill bit out with a drill bit. Oh! Sometimes you get so stuck in like the suck that you don't think.
We'll be able to get that out. Right on.
What did Dylan do today? Well, this is what tells us how full our fuel tank is with this little pretty little float there. And we bought this for a 16-inch tank because we originally thought we were making a 16-inch tank and now it's 15. Inside is more like 14 and a half. So this was hitting the bottom of the tank. So what I had to do is take this bottom cap off. There's a little circuit board in there. I trimmed the aluminum and then I took the Dremel and I started shaving down that circuit board almost till I hit the circuit. And now it's about a 32nd or maybe 16th from the bottom of the fuel tank. It's perfect now. I also got this swing out kind of dialed in. So this pin's in there. Whoa. That won't go so fast when the weight's on it with that big tire. Put the strut on there so it won't close on you. Put a strap here to keep it from overextending this strut. The last thing for the swing out now is all the bracketry for holding the spare tire on it. We're still waiting on an adapter plate. That'll come later.
Ladder bars, custom made for a Deuce that no other truck in the world has. Yeah, of course I'm stoked. Beyond stoked. My insides are as floating like a butterfly. It's all core 4x4 arms underneath here. In fact, I'm having him do some more. I think he's gonna do the rear steer tie rods, the front tie rod, the front drag link, track bar, sway bar, not the sway bar. It's all gonna be core 4x4, which is badass. And all custom stuff he's never done before. So, for guys who are building Deuces and want to link them, there's now a source. God, those bars look amazing. It gives it this, the way that they're made, it gives it this look like this.
Yeah.
Like it's coming out to grab you.
What's this?
What is this?
What is this?
I don't know, what is this?
That looks like a glove box.
Well, that's what we think it is a glove box, but...
So, what'd you think of episode 4?
Yeah.
Never seen it.
Yeah, so this...
What'd you think of episode 3?
Never seen it. You're just saying hurtful things now.
Jakes, I know a guy that didn't subscribe.
That looks good.
Yeah, it's a giant brownie. Oh, dude. That's why I'm so fat.
This is John. We've introduced him before.
Howdy.
Again, Real Wave. He set up all our cameras for the live feed, and that needs to be plugged in. He brings us food. Not only does he bring us food, but this time we're putting him to work too.
Well, I'm getting to work.
Give me a kiss.
Oh, that's like...
What's up, Chili?
Right before Greenhorn fell off of the ladder and damaged the $3,000 fuel pump, things were going really well. But now, look at him. I want to make him feel as bad as possible, but also give him love at the same time. We've all done this.
You guys are like shop managers right now.
I know, it's weird. Like, I'm almost having a hard time being busy and doing the work myself because I'm having to manage.
You're a manager today.
Good job. Yep, if you grind that spot, yep, okay. When you're done with that, weld it, okay. You guys work on the engine, okay. Weston's on his way.
Oh, good.
He'll be here in 30 minutes.
This is the last feast, right before we start the engine.
So what are you thinking? She's gonna turn right over?
I'm really nervous. I'm not even thinking about it right now. But, yes, it's gonna turn right over.
I've never felt so alive.
Never looked better.
Yeah, you're right. I've never felt that.
It's a $25,000 piece of machinery that's about ready to come to life. and a year's worth of blood, sweat, and tears. So it's an emotional moment. Yeah, it is. And I'm glad everyone is here that is here.
Tank. All right, are we ready for prime? Here we go.
What's your excitement?
More confusion. I don't really know what's going on. We're starting the motor. It's very culturally acceptable to say
We're not
motor.
starting a motor. Motors are electronic.
Honestly, there's a lot that went into this. A lot of hands went into this, so I'm nervous at the same time, but very excited. You know, big moment. You gotta speak up. What do you think about this truck? Is it cool or what? Oh my! So rad.
Boys excited?
2 minutes.
We got like 90 seconds.
Are we ready to play?
Ready to play.
All right, here goes fuel.
Here we go, dude.
Feels good.
Echo.
Crank.
Cross your fingers.
Cross your fingers. Say your prayers.